Here.
Councilman DeFilippo.
Here.
Councilman Barker. Here. Councilman Strider.
He's here.
He's here. Councilman Lilly. Councilman Reimer.
Here.
Councilwoman Walker.
Here.
And Mayor Mullins.
Here.
You have a quorum,
Thank you,
sir.
Margie. So please stand. Councilman Ryan, give us an order of prayer, please.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this time together here this evening, dear God. We thank you for our city, and we thank you for all the good stuff, dear God, that's going on in our city right now, a place that we're proud to call home. We ask, dear God, that you be with us in our meeting. Give us all a good evening. These things I ask in your name, and amen.
Thank you, Councilman. Please remain standing for pledge allegiance, Margie.
I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Need a motion to approve the minutes of previous meeting, please.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Lilly. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion passes. No monthly financials, correct, Councilman?
Correct.
Moves right on to petitions, communications, and public hearing. And this is to approve the closing of D Street for our annual Arts and Crafts Show at the Mound on September the 10th. So a motion to do that, please.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second by everybody. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion passes. Now, if you all don't mind, there was a mistake. We had a ordinance that needed to get on the agenda tonight that for whatever reason it didn't get on there. You got it in front of you. It's not an adoption, it's just the first reading, so I'm going to ask that we go ahead and do that if you all are okay with that. I'll let Rick explain it, but it is a first reading, it's not an adoption, so I thought maybe it'd be okay, even though we forgot to get it on the agenda, that we would go ahead and pass the first reading anyway. Does, Rick, you want to explain to him a little bit what it is?
So this is the, as we talked about the last meeting in finance, the fire truck purchase. And so this is the ordinance that allows us to enter into the lease agreement. It has what the cost of which I provided that to you at the last meeting. And you know, there's a term sheet of what the terms are on the lease. And then, you know, we've gone through that lease because we have one. We're entered into one, but, you know, the terms, Michael, and then we'll look at it. But we need to get this year's pricing, we have to be under contract by the end of September, right?
Yes. Which is what made it a time-sensitive issue.
Right, and it's still, you know, we're still looking at not getting these delivered until August of
2024.
Yeah,
Wow.
2 years from now.
Wow.
And the ladder truck is 3 years from now.
Wow. So that's why we need
That's
to
why
bring
we
it
ordered them
up.
so early, because we're under lease on our current ones until 2025, so.
But we needed to get it on so it's time sensitive so we don't miss the price, when the prices increase, and we want to make sure we get under the
Because
gun.
there'll be one in October.
One in October, right. So, you guys anybody have any questions or concerns about this or anything at all? It's pretty clear cut. I mean,
We're gonna
it's-
sell our, we're gonna buy them and sell them at the end of.
Yeah, so-
Yeah.
2025, is that what your plan is?
Yeah, so the
Yeah.
ones we have guaranteed buybacks on them. But if we can get better price, which we probably will,
Yeah,
then we can get better prices. And then
that's what I'm sure you can sell
So
them
it-
for more than,
right.
so, but you're not bound in this lease, we're not, but we have a choice to turn them in or sell them.
That's correct.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay, anybody else, any questions or comments? If not, we have a motion to pass on to a second reading, please.
So,
Is there a second to that? Second. Seconded by Councilwoman Marker. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, motion passed. Thank you all. No bids, obviously, right, Councilman?
no signatures.
So we're straight to department heads' reports. Department heads, anybody have anything to report?
Oh, no, we got to close the street.
Close the D Street.
We already did that.
We did that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, that's the first thing we did.
Oh, sorry.
Come on, man.
Slip the wheel on that too.
It's usually me you gotta keep straight. Yeah,
I'm looking at this lease.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we got that, so we're department heads, and anybody have any questions or comments, or department heads, anybody?
I will say that the Arts and Crafts Fair is next Saturday, the 10th, and we're full. Yay.
What's full mean, March? How many
All
vendors?
spaces.
I mean, how many vendors? I know what full means, but how many vendors?
We have 107 spaces.
Wow, good deal. That's good.
107 spaces. So-
Right.
And there's possibility we could get more, so Mick would have to space us even more because we got some more in.
Good deal.
So, I'm pretty happy about that.
Well, most of you know, I'll close it out by this. We've had a pretty good week. You know, we did the groundbreaking for Chick-fil-A, and I think there's construction's gonna start on the 6th, if I'm not mistaken. We did a ribbon cutting for Green Power, which is a good thing. I think they have gotten a state contract from the state of New York, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what Nestlin told me.
For some, you know, to assemble some buses. So it seems like it's getting off to a pretty good start, and so that's a good thing. And so it's been a good week for us, other than traffic. But that's let's get used to it. It's gonna be that way for a little while. You know, it's gonna be that way for a little while. So, anybody else have any questions or comments about anything?
I do.
Yes, Councilwoman Marker.
Is there really a Buc-ee's going in?
No,
No.
that's fake news. Somebody photoshopped a picture of that
Photoshopped.
and put it out there, put it on social media.
Bucky needs about twice that much room.
Yeah, Buc-ee's would take up half the property
Well,
probably.
that's what I thought, but
Yeah,
I received
all
a
the
lot of
property.
emails and talk about that.
Yeah, that's because somebody thought that was gonna be cute to Photoshop that sign and put it out there on.
Yeah, the next one will be a Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
Ooh, I wish we were getting.
So the wonders of social media, unbelievable. Councilman Cybolt?
I was at Powell Hardware yesterday, and Andy Powell, who lives in South Charleston, he didn't know I was in there, I could hear him, he was talking about that he had bought a new hot tub. And the hot tub people wanted $500 to haul his away. And one of the neighbors said, I think you can call the city. We called the city, and he said, how much? They said, nothing. They showed up the next day and took it off. So he was telling everybody in the place what a great place South Charleston is. You can get rid of your hot tubs and anything else.
More to come, Gerald.
Yeah. Yeah, so, but yeah, it spreads.
Yeah.
We
Thank you, James. Yes.
we closed on 4 houses in Jefferson Park yesterday. We closed on, the bond proceeds closed on Tuesday, and those are with the trustee. We picked up checks yesterday on 4 of them, and so we own 4 more. We got 2 signed today, and we've got 8 with the attorney to do the closing work, so we can close on them in September.
And we had another, Councilwoman Marker, we had another meeting with the residents of Jefferson Park. There was probably, I don't know, 25 or 30 people here, probably at least, in the audience. And Rick and Steve and Gerald and I came up, and we met. It was a casual thing. It wasn't a formal hearing or anything. They wanted to come and talk to us, and we agreed. So it was at 6 o'clock Tuesday night. Was it Tuesday night?
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night. We met with them, spent about an hour and a half up here with them. It was good. It was good. A lot of good questions.
Almost all of them came up and got our cards.
Yeah, they got our cards, and so.
And that's been where I got 2 of them. And then the person that emailed you, he signed his on Monday.
He signed like that. I mean,
I sent it to him. He says, can I come up and sign right now? So I'm getting ready to leave. I said, but I got to go back out. I went there by his house 6:30. He signed it.
Great.
So it's going okay. I mean, it's, you know, there'll be some bumps along the way, but it's going okay. And I think everybody understands what our vision is now. So,
Oh, yeah.
you know, it is what it is, and we'll see where it goes. But
Kill the rumor.
I looked at the map with Rick today. It looks like from what we have, what we own, to what we have pending, and then the folks that have gotten interest that we haven't signed yet, but they're interested, we're probably 65% of that property we'll probably own pretty soon. So anyway, we'll see where it goes.
Squelch the rumor mill.
Well, that's what it is. Again, welcome to social media, that wonderful social media, you know, then the rumors start flying. So you have those meetings to try to squelch that stuff. And I think for the most part we did, you know. So anyway, everybody else okay? Anything? Any questions or comments? Okay, is there a motion to adjourn? Is there a second? All in favor? Meeting adjourned.
Go Mountaineers.
Go Mountaineers.